Did you know the browser that you're using right now, Chrome, Safari, Edge, is starting to feel outdated? Because in 2026, browser is not meant only to open tabs. We need AI built in within the browser so that anything you're searching becomes much easier to understand and navigate. And that's exactly what this tool does. And the best part, it's completely free. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about NeoAI browser. Yes, a browser which has AI built right within it. And to be honest, at first, I was a bit skeptical. I was like, do we really need an AI browser? AI is available everywhere these days. But then, after I tried it for a while, I understood what makes it so different. So in this video, I will walk you through this entire browser, all the features, and why it makes sense for you to switch from your regular browser to Neo browser. So stay tuned, watch until end. So to begin, head over to neobrowser.ai/download and download the version based on which is the machine that you're using. And once you download, it's pretty straightforward to install it, just like you would install any other browser. And once the installation is ready, you should see a screen like this. This is how Neo browser looks like. So I'll quickly give you a walkthrough of the options available. So you can see here, this is chat history. So any chat that you've done with the AI browser will be shown here. This is your browsing history. So anything that you've searched for and so on and so forth will be available here. And this is the image gallery. So if you have generated any images, that will be available over here, right? Now, slightly on the left side, this is to expand. Okay, so where you can see these tabs and so on and so forth and hide it. We have some bookmarks and then we have integrations. Right now it's just Discord, so maybe they will come up with more in the coming days. And then we have reminders here. As we can see, welcome to your event center. Neo finds and saves events for you. Keep using it to see and get reminders for upcoming events, right? And these are the ones which we have saved ourselves. Okay, now this is where we have share Neo and then help section and settings. Here you can invite friends, and this is where we do the browsing or asking the AI. We have our clock on the right side, and this is our profile. And this is the option we can use for new tab, new window, new incognito window, and so on and so forth, just like we have in Chrome. Now, this portion is what they call it as magic box. Okay, so if I add any question, something like, will robots be taking over the world in the future, right? You can see here, these are the options for you to search, just like you would do in Chrome browser. And if you use this one, the first option, which shows like chat, then you are chatting with AI, just like you would do with ChatGPT or any LLM. So I'll click on this one, and you can see that it now starts answering us. So you can see here the future of robotics and global integrations, and so on and so forth. It has given us some source for the question that we asked. If you want, we can go there and check it out. Now, the interesting part here is this is within the browser. Okay, and that's where it makes more sense. And if you want to search, you could also do that as well. So if you can directly go here, search for anything that you're looking for, right? Now, you can also ask follow-up questions just like you would do with any LLMs. We also have a snippet option here, which basically has some pre-built prompts like summarize this, explain like I'm 5, pros and cons, background on this topic, analyze author's perspective, improve my writing, and so on and so forth, right? So you could also use slash and get this option over here. So let's say, for example, I'll ask explain like I'm 5, hit enter. So you can see here it gives the details like sci-fi versus reality, the brains we are talking about, the real problem, and so on and so forth. So whether this is good enough for a 5-year-old or not really sure. And of course, the prompt wasn't about 5 years. It was just about a curious peers, right? Anyways, so that's the thing. You can also use audio mode to speak. Okay, and you can also upload the files from here. All of this is just normal, like we would do with ChatGPT or any other LLMs. Now let me click on this and search for cricket world. Okay, now I'm going to search for it instead of chat. So let me click on this, and you can see it opens up in Google. So this is like a normal search that we do in Google. Of course, we can sign in and all of that. This is very similar to how we would do in Chrome browser. Now let me just open this up, and we can see that 7th Feb is when the World Cup starts, Pakistan versus Netherlands. Likewise, we have India versus USA. Now all the cricket lovers, the World Cup is starting by 7th of Feb. I am sure you would know all of this by now. Let me open this particular website. Now we have a lot of things in this particular site, right? What I'll do is I'll go to NeoChat, and it gives me a few details like which teams are in Group B of the T20 World Cup 2026, who are the defending champions in Group A of the T20 World Cup 2026, what are the 5 must-watch matches at the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. Let me click on this. You can see it's processing results. You would also ask your own questions here. Okay, so based on these details, it would give us the answers. Okay, so you can see here, it's exciting to look forward to the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Predicting the exact 5 must-watch matches this far in advance is quite challenging, as the most thrilling games often emerge during the tournament based on team performance, rivalries, and tournament implication. Now, this is very vague, I would say. Like, we just wanted to predict something, but that's fine. And semi-finals, 2 matches. The finals, of course, those are obvious. Matches between top-ranked teams. I mean, very generic, I would say. Anyways, so that's a thing it is giving us right now. Let me ask, when is India playing Pakistan? While the context mentions that fixtures have been released, it doesn't specify the exact date for this highly anticipated match. I'll search the web for India versus Pakistan match scheduled at the ICC World Cup. India and Pakistan are scheduled to play each other on February 15, 2026 in Colombo as part of ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Now, you can see that the match schedule was not there on this page, right? And that's when it went to the web browser, searched for it, and gave us the results. Okay. Had I been in matches here, probably it would fetch the details. Let me try it out. When is India playing, let's say, Namibia? So you can see it says February 12th, 2026. And is that right? Yes, that's right. So you can keep asking any questions that you want, and it will keep answering based on whatever page you are in right now. Now let me close this, go back here. Okay, go back, and this is the page that I'm in right now. Okay, if I want to know what exactly is there, let's say over here, I can just hover on top of it, and this particular logo comes in. We have 2 options. One is summarize. If I click on that, it will open this side chat, and then you can see what is there within that. Okay, summarize this page. T20 World Cup Series, upcoming T20 World Cup Series details, match statistics, and standings are available. So that's what we have over here. Now, if I go to the other option that we have, okay, which is this one, which says peek, then it opens the browser in a pop-up, okay, opening this particular link. So you can actually see what it is. And if you think this is not something that you wanted, just click anywhere outside. It just closes out. So instead of opening it in a tab, you can just open it over here like this. But I'm not sure how useful this feature is, because you have to hover your mouse, stay for a couple of seconds, then it comes, then you go here, and then you click on this. Rather, I would use Shift to open it up in a new tab, maybe, right? That's what I would do. But anyways, let me go back and ask it to generate any images for us. We can generate images directly in the browser. Let me ask it to generate an image. And because we are nearing to the World Cup, let me create an image of a guy playing gully cricket. Okay, so I'll click on chat, and you can see that it will generate an image for us. And there you go. So gully cricket. Now, of course, you can download that if you want, right? You can give a follow-up question as well, like give him a professional cricket outfit. Let's see if it is able to generate that. And there you go. Now, while it has generated the image, okay, if you compare this with the old image that we had, it has made other changes as well, right? So it has not just changed the person's attire to a professional cricketer, but it has also changed the background a bit. It has changed the number of people and so on and so forth. So this cannot be compared with Nano Banana Pro, for example, but it will still generate the image within the browser. Now, one of the other core feature of Neo is about its memory and personalization. It remembers what kind of browsing you do, what do you search for, and gives you results based on that. Okay, so it remembers everything, but that will be stored locally. So if we go to settings, we can see it. We'll come to it in a while. Okay, we go here, click on new tab. Okay, and let's search for Samsung Ultra watches. Now let me open this up, and it opened in a new tab. Now let me search for Samsung 59-inch curved monitor, 57-inch basically. Now the beauty is it gives you search as a separate tab, new as a separate tab. And now if I go here and search for, let's say, cricket, right, and open this one, you can see it has already sent this to sport tab, right? So right now it has vertical search. I'll go to settings and remove that for now. Okay, I'll show you where to do and all of that. But when I use it this way, where the tabs are on the top, you can see it beautifully clubs them together and keeps it. So if I go to search, it will show me all the searches that I've done. If I come to Neo, then I can see all the new chats that I've done. And if any other things are there, then it will go into that particular tab. Okay, if you don't want this, you could click on this one, right? So it will not club them together. But if you want it to be clubbed, which is called smart tab grouping, then you can use this option. Okay, so when you have many tabs, they'll be clubbed together and you can easily find what you want. Now let me open a new tab and I'll upload a file, okay, PDF file basically. So let the file get uploaded and then I'll ask it. Global warming causes impacts and urgent strategies. So the file that I uploaded was about global warming. Let me just open that up. So this was the file. GSC Advanced Research and Reviews about global warming causes, impacts and urgent strategies for a sustainable future, right? And this was, you can see, about 87 pages. Now I can also ask it for anything else like pros and cons, right? I'll just hit this. So you can see here, when I use that pros and cons as a snippet, then this was the entire prompt that it created, or it is saved, and then it gives me the text. Pros: comprehensive coverage, clear structure and purpose, focus on actionable solutions. Cons: potential lack of specific data evidence, generalization of complex issues, and absence of nuance or counter arguments. Okay, balanced summary, it has given us detail. So likewise, you can upload any of the files and ask any questions, and all of this is within your browser. Let me go to Amazon and let me ask Neo, which is the best front Samsung that I can buy. Again, keep in mind that it will not go into different pages. It will just search within this particular page for now. You can see here, from the Samsung watches listed in your context, the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra 47mm LTE appears to be top contender, offering advanced features and strong user ratings. Okay, so it has given you all the details like Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra 47 LTE White, 4.6 out of 5 stars, 110 rating. Watch 7 Ultra 2025 LTE AI is 4.6 out of 5 stars, 58 rating and so on. So you can check out all of those details over here. It can also help you to understand about each of the items in Amazon, or if you're on Gmail, then you can ask it to draft an email for you, right? All of this could be done within your browser. Now, when it comes to security, this is built by Norton. And because Neo is developed by Norton, they have a very strong consideration for privacy, right? You can see here your privacy matters. Your chat history stays private on your device. Okay. Now, we also have a news section here. Okay. If you click on that, then you can see all the news based on our search results and all of that. Right. Now, let's go to settings. Let me bring this over here. You can see here tabs, sidebar auto hide. Okay. Do you want this to be hidden or not? So if you want it to be hidden, then you can use this. Okay. Hide the sidebar when you don't need it. Okay. That's how it gets hidden. Vertical tabs, we are not using vertical tabs now. If you use this, then it comes over here. If you untoggle it, then the tabs are on the top. Okay. Smart tab grouping, which we just saw a while ago. So you can use this or not. Right. Let me go to settings again. And then tab archiving. Allow Neo to automatically archive tabs you haven't used in a while. Archive tabs can be accessed in tab search. Okay. So it will automatically archive tabs that you have not used in a while. Okay. If you don't want this, then you can disable this. Now, tab archiving strength every few hours or every hour or every few days. Based on how do you want it to archive, you can set these things over here. Smart tab closing. Allow Neo to automatically close tabs you usually close without interacting with. Okay, so it'll understand your behavior, and based on that, it will automatically start closing those tabs. I have not tried this feature, but very interesting to see. Now then we have AI mode, new chat avatar. You can change the avatar if you want this. Okay, so you can change the avatar over here. Local AI is enabled. Enjoy the full power of Neo. Right, so that is enabled. Memory, allow Neo to save details from your chat and remember them for future responses. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So you can enable this or disable this. Manage memories, view or delete memory. So if you click on manage, then you can see all the things that Neo remembers right now. I just use a new account and that's why it's not showing us anything here. Then we have manage interest, view, add or delete saved interests. Okay, so that also can be managed from here. Then come shortcuts. You can see some of the shortcuts that we have with Neo browser. We have a few shortcuts from Neo browser, and then personalization and security. Okay, so all of this can be seen over here. You can see here ad blocks, block advertisements on the pages. So you will not be having any advertise on web pages if you enable this. Allow acceptable ads. Okay, when enabled, acceptable ads will be shown on pages. And easy privacy filter, privacy related tracking will be blocked. Okay, if you want this, you can enable this. Anti-CV filter and so on and so forth. So they have a few security options added within the browser. Okay, that's all I had for Neo. So yeah, that's a quick walkthrough of NeoAI browser. And when we have this kind of power, going back to browsers like Chrome or any other browser, which does not have AI built in right now, feels a bit outdated, right? I think Chrome will also get this very soon, but who knows? Until then, you can try NeoAI browser and see how it feels for your day-to-day activities. And the best part, as mentioned before, it's free and hardly takes 2 minutes to set up. So go ahead and give it a try and share this with your friends, colleagues, and family so that they can also see how powerful a browser where AI is inbuilt feels like. And I would be curious to know whether you would shift to a browser like this, or do you still want to continue using Chrome, and why so? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, I will see you in the next one.